Okay, so why don't you bring him forward, Mike, right? Whenever you're evacuating multiple horses, there's always a herd hierarchy. So one of those horses is the herd leader. That's your most independent horse that is going to care the least when the other horses are taken away. People, and it's something, it's worth asking the owners if the owners are there, because it's going to make a difference when you get the horses out of those stalls and get them into the trailers. So let's put these three, let's line them up. Go ahead and go back and line up. We're going to have a relay race. Let's take the most independent horse and walk with me and leave the two dependent horses back. Watch the two dependent horses. Keep walking. This is why you want to have gloves on. Do you see them starting to get upset? That's going to make it very hard on everybody. Good job. Hi, Mike. I'm Vicki.
Nice to meet you.
I look forward to having you on the team.
Thank you.
Now we see what happens when you leave the dependent horses behind. Who is, of all these three, the most dependent on the others? That would freak out the most if you pulled them away? Okay, so let's leave. Whoever is the strongest and the herd leader stays behind. Whoever is the weakest and gets most upset, come forward.
I'll just bring him forward.
Okay, watch the other two horses. Do you see the difference in behavior? Say yes. Hey, do you see the difference in behavior? Yeah. See how calm they are? This is something that is, where'd you go? This is something, and this horse, you can actually take him out of sight, and bring him around the trailer. Do you see these two? They're a little upset, but they're not going to get out of control.
Only one.
Well, but he's still manageable. Keely, use your elbows if you need to. Keep him out of your space. Bring him around this way. Chris? This is huge. When you are unloading and animals are already scared, they are going to rely on their herd leader, whomever that is. So when you lead them out, the horse that should be in front, if you're going to two things. If you're going to separate the horses, the most dependent horses go first, because it's for some reason, it's a mental thing. If they're walking away from the horse that they're dependent on, it's not nearly as stressful as watching that horse walk away. Has anybody ever experienced that? Vivo, you guys, has anybody seen Vivo and Salam together? Yeah, Salam could give a crap. So Salam will stand and watch Vivo walk away. If Vivo's the one that's behind and Salam walks away, that's a lot of draft that starts getting upset. But if Vivo's walking away, he doesn't care as much. So that is when you, even if it's crazy and you need to move quickly, that is a question you always want to ask. Where are they in the order of dominance? Who is the herd leader? Who's second? Who gets upset? If you have to separate them, the weakest of the horses go first. If you need to get them somewhere and they can stay together, the strongest of the horses goes first, because they will follow.